Good morning, everybody. I am Purvish Kumar on behalf of team Maruti 3PL. We are a third-party logistics company aiming to optimize and organize the whole logistics space in India and globe. So there is a lot of problems in this industry, particularly with the recurring cost source, that is the transportation sector, where there is uncertain delivery times, filled in invisibility. There are fuel thefts, and there are like so much of security concerns. So we have made this awesome product called FleetOn, which is an online vehicle tracking and fleet management platform. India's first, it, one of its kind and only its kind to have a vehicle tracking without internet also. And we have a different kind of modules there, like live tracking and monitoring and drive management, historical playback. Apart from this, we help solving firm-centric problems by building customizable APIs. Fine. And so we discuss one-on-one problems with the firms, and then we build APIs. So these client servers are firing the APIs to our server, and then their problems are getting solved. So just showing you some screenshots. Like there's a beautiful dashboard which shows everything what is going on right now. It is compatible with mobile apps. It is compatible around mobile web, iOS, Android, Windows Phone, everything. And there, so just showing you is just a how the software works. There is a distance report, and you can have the vehicle-wise comparison per day, what kind of distance were covered. You can have billing through this system, and then you can just zoom it, vehicle speed report here. So you have all the driver behavior things already stored into the software for past 1 year and virtually unlimited history. This is how the speed distribution takes place. Yep. So the routes traced by particular vehicle, what was the speed history there, what was the date time history, spatial data, temporal data, everything being analyzed in just single one platform. These are the points of interest for that firm, which is not there in Google Maps. Okay, so this is the route management module. We have done this automatically. I mean, the Amul is one of our client, and they are like firing API to our server, and all these routes are created automatically without any no manual intervention there. Fine. So the business model consists of like there is a one-time device charge per month, and there is a subscription rate for this a smaller logistics player, which constitutes around 99% of the market, and there is some other organized player like cooperative societies, municipal corporations, and government, wherein we are paying them like higher per month rental. Go-to-market strategy is something like this. So we are having our sales efforts, which would be directed through organized industry by some experienced marketing executive team, and there is unorganized industry wherein we would have like low salaried lead generators, salesperson, and these executives will be training these people, and so there is like direct interaction in our sales and marketing team. So other channels obviously like conferences, exhibitions, social media, and other stuffs. There is a competition with FleetOn right now, but so it would be difficult to discuss all the aspects, but all of these people don't have customizable APIs thing, because they work with only one type of devices. FleetOn is hardware and device agnostic since day one. So after, I mean, obviously we don't want to launch all the products at one shot, but we are planning for our different products also, which would be an online marketplace for booking of any type of work equipments, any type of vehicles, and that would be India's first, I repeat, India's first interactive map-based product for booking trucks. So our USP lies in this thing. Customized APIs, ability to solve firm-centric problems, as I discussed earlier. The domain knowledge of founders is both in technology and logistics. I did my thesis on logistics and supply chain management. My co-founder is a Qualcomm PPO guy. He is having expertise in hardware, and our rest of our team is a software expert, as you can see here. So humanitarian logistics and supply chain management, myself. Published 3 papers in logistics and supply chain management in international journals. Mikul Patel, my co-founder, PPO Qualcomm, final year electronics IIT Roorkee. Pravendra Singh, computer science, final year PPO from Mintra and Kayako. Kishore Mohite, PPO from DE Show. Naritya Khilari, PPO from Quick Rooms. So all of these are very one of those champion guys in IIT Roorkee right now, knowing about software engineering. Okay, I want to discuss this. Fine.
So, I mean, sorry,
It's
we've
okay.
got 5 minutes, guys, so don't
It's
worry
okay.
if you can't go through all the slides. Jitne aapko sahi lagta hai, we can just prioritize.
Just
We've got 3 minutes as a Q&A, so you can basically also cover that during the 3 minutes. So,
fine.
if you have any questions, we've got 3 minutes for that. Please feel free to ask.
Yeah, thanks. Go ahead. Any questions?
Any questions?
I think I give you 1 more minute for value proposition and you get it.
Okay. So the value proposition, sir, lies in the revenue efficiency process of the logistics firms, because these problems which logistics industry is facing right now. Yes, okay. Yep. Here. So all these is a heavy ROI, depreciation thing which the logistics industry is facing right now. So most of the cost of logistics is coming from the transportation, because it is a recurring cost if you compare to like warehouses and other thing. But see, so this software helps logistics company in improve these things, and that's how the value proposition comes in. Like the what we have understood by our primary research, that about up to 30% of the ROI can be improved by software like this.
You've done it for Amol and Sumul.
Yeah.
What were your learnings and how do you plan to iterate and reiterate your?
Yeah, so our first learning was definitely that this software was having only one login ID and password. Organizations like Sumul and Amul, it's a very multi-hierarchical organization wherein you need to give user-specific control to every vehicle. For example, if the CEO of Amul logs in, he must have access to all the vehicles of India. If some regional manager logs in, he must have access to his regional vehicle, and there should be some power access. I mean, see, the Amul CEO can outrightly give power to this guy, whether he can turn ignition on or off remotely by that thing or not. So this kind of learnings we have done, and let me tell you one more thing. We are the only company in India providing hierarchical access in the fleet management software right now. And for Sumul, we have done a very means interesting thing. If the time permits, I can obviously explain.
What is the single most used feature?
Single most used feature is so it actually depends on firm to firm. For Amul, we have this feature, a route management module, wherein see they have this 300 locations in Gujarat from where they collect milk, okay, and they have 70 milk tankers. So every morning they tell their driver ki per driver he has to visit which 10 or 12 locations out of those 300 locations, right? So we have automated this whole process for them. So for Sumul, this is route management process, which is single most used feature.
Have you tracked the usage trends?
Yep, yes sir. So we have a special report called fleet utilization report.
Your app,
Ah.
how many users are using it? How long are they using it? When do they drop out?
Yeah, so actually this is not a consumer internet app, so so the main traction won't be the number of users, but the number of vehicles that are being tracked on the platform right now. So it is 110, 6 clients, 2 major clients, and like if we talk about some consumer internet app like Facebook or WhatsApp, and there we can talk about like consumer, because
I'm talking from a traction point of view.
yep.
Usability and usage.
Yep. So for Sumul and Amul guys, they are tracking it 24/7 in their RMRD lab, and yeah, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I told you, right. Live tracking and monitoring, route management, because they assign a route to every drivers and every truck. So our system explicitly matches that whether a given truck is going right now on the assigned route or not. If at all it is deviating from that route, they'll get SMS alert, email alerts, and push notification alerts.
Have you monetized these customers?
Yep, sir.
Did they need all these features for them to pay you $1?
Yes, sir.
So they said we will not pay unless you give us all these features.
Yes, sir. I mean, so most of the features are being used, and most of the features have interconnectivity of the data from one feature to other data. So that's why, let's say if we talk about live tracking, the playback feature won't work without live tracking, and those kind of data connectivity at backend makes it mandatory to use these features. Barriers to entry, obviously it was language first of all. So we made in this map. So see, like
Barrier to entry you will build to prevent
Okay, so the technology backend is required very robust in this industry. I must tell you there are many players in this industry, but most of the vehicle tracker are coming from China, and those are not so durable data because they just lost login from the server at after like 1 or 2 months, and then there is no. Sorry.